Hello guys, let me know in the comment section if you can see me, if you can see the chart, if you can hear the music, if you can hear me. Yes, I am here. It is working. Sorry about that guys, I've been trying to connect. Let me know in the comment section. I think I am live right now. And sorry for the waiting. I've got my new computer here. And hello guys, I'm so sorry to be late. Hello. Riyading, how are you? Mr. Kuna, yes. Uncle Bob's, I see you. Hi, Joseph, Satoshi, all good. Corey, Andy, what's up, bro? How you doing, Corey? Sir Luis, yes, mate. Hello, Mario Gomez, yes. Chris, how are you doing? All good. Sounds great. Yes, perfect. Nurdan, Project P, morning. Everything sounds good. Thank you very much, guys. Sorry. I'm just connecting here the key with OBS, and it was just not letting me connect. How is everyone doing, guys? Let me know in the comment section. BTC pumping. Yes, Mirza. Satoshi, let's go. 53 watching at this moment. Great, guys, for you to come along. Loud and clear, says Jobs. Thank you. Hello, Mario. Bonaventure. North Korea. Ascending triangle. We're going to take a look at this maybe. What, for Bitcoin ascending triangle? Yes, potentially. We were getting supported here nicely from this, from these higher lows, as you can see. Are we forming an ascending triangle inside of this kind of ascending channel right over here? Ascending triangle here. Yes, maybe. We are technically creating higher lows, so just only here we went down and back up again. So this account deserves 100k subscribers. Come on, guys. Thank you, Arif. Amazing. Thank you very much. Let me go through the comments here quickly. Great TA as always. Thank you very much. Very basic TA. Very straightforward. Nothing too complicated. Taya, we miss your sexiness. Thank you. Project P stayed up all night to see if you should put in a short. Well, yeah, I'm not shorting right over here. I was thinking about it, but yeah, if we go to the 4 hourly, guys, this is a super strong resistance. Everybody's talking about it right now. The $40,500, $41,000 approximately. It is a major resistance. This is the point where if Bitcoin breaks and closes a nice daily strong candle here with some volume, and we see some momentum to the upside, then yeah, it is starting to it is time to become bullish here for BTC. If we take a look at the daily right over here, I've got a messy chart here with all these lines. We could start getting some stuff out of the way actually here on my chart. Like ascending wedge right over there that I saw. Anyway, the whole point here is that we are currently at this major resistance, and I think we might get above it, but we'll come straight back down. I'm not too confident here, all depending on the volume and the bullishness that there is. But yeah, I mean, this is a critical point at this moment. So we just have to wait here for the price action. There are heavy bearish divergence on the 1 hourly, also on the 4 hourly chart. Anyway, we'll be taking a look at Ethereum on some on-chain data. We're going to take a look at the DXY here, also falling very nicely. We've been talking about this. In the short term, it might not affect Bitcoin, but in the long term, definitely if it falls, then it's going to be good for BTC. Ascending channel broke down, says Fussel. Let's take a look. Ascending channel broke down here on the 4 hourly, on the 1 hourly. Yeah, I could not see. I can still see that we are getting supported. We still got quite a long way here to go down. We're creating these higher lows trend line. Okay, so we could still easily come all the way down to the $38,700 range. And we'll be still clearly in an uptrend here on the 1 hourly and 4 hourly chart. Basic TA equals profits. Yes, exactly. It's good not to be too complicated, because if you have a bunch of indicators and yeah, you're gonna see an indicator that says you're bullish, another indicator says you're bearish, and yeah, the more simple you keep it, the better. The greatest technical analysts don't use any indicators. They just use volume and price action, and they can indicate you where the price can go. They don't have any indicators, the most successful traders. Do you think Wyckoff accumulation is still valid on the daily chart? Let's take a look at that, because yeah, a long time since we haven't gone through Wyckoff accumulation here on the daily. It wasn't looking like an accumulation just when we were seeing this range over here, because yeah, we're starting to see like strong candles to the downside, and on a redistribution schematic, this maybe wasn't an accumulation or a redistribution. It wasn't any of that. It was just consolidation to the sideways, and people waiting to see what is going to happen really. But yeah, I would say more of an accumulation event. But if there is a schematic, if you check it out, there are 3 or 4 schematics on the redistribution, and there was one that looked like much so it was going to be a redistribution, because you have this round bottom at the end, finally getting the price down. But we actually got a bounce just below $30,000. So anyway, this is a scenario that I'm looking at, the bump and run scenario here, when we're getting above this trend line from these lower highs. So this is going to be extremely bullish as soon as we break it and retest it as support. Yeah, I'm going to start putting some swing trades here as soon as we break this. This is going to be mentioned on the channel anyway, so very, very possible scenario here. This is when we are going to switch ultimate bullish, because we also have the $41,000 range. Okay, and if we do consolidate here for the next coming days or a couple of weeks, okay, go up and down in between this range, there will be a moment that we'll be breaking the major resistance here of 41,000, 40,500, and also the trend line. So it is going to be, yeah, ultimate bullish mode as soon as we do this. Okay, but as long as we're still below, this trend line, as long as we're still below the $41,000 range, it is still, we're not out of the woods just yet. So anyway, very exciting times, very exciting weeks ahead. Hello, smash the like button, says Bernard. Hello, Bernard. Welcome. You're one of my biggest supporters here in the comment section. Bernard Wilson, can you check a Vidcoin? Huobi, sir. Latest news, they partnership with the biggest news media in Indonesia. Vidi, let's take a look at Vidi here. Just take a quick look here on CoinGecko, because Vidi, I haven't heard of this cryptocurrency. Vidi, there's probably, yeah, we probably don't have any data here. We can't even see the market cap of this cryptocurrency. Yeah, we do not know the market cap right over here. Let's try and take a look here at Vidi US dollar, Huobi. Oh, there is some. Well, it's not the best looking chart. This is, by looking at some cryptos such as Vidi, you can clearly see here a market cycle. We are maybe bottoming out right over here, and for some altcoins, market cycles might be shorter. You maybe can see a market cycle in about a year. So you've had this huge bottoming out, with pumps, a massive euphoria phase, and now just the collapse. And now we may be finding a bottom right over here, and then this is going to be for several months a consolidation with some small pumps, and then start pumping again. I do not know anything about this cryptocurrency, but we're going to mainly do technical analysis in this live stream of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some other cryptos also here on in the comment section from people. Nice technicals. Thank you very much, Hector. Great time to accumulate ETH right now. Yeah, I mean, Ethereum, you know the deal, guys. Ethereum's changing to proof of stake, and the fees are going to get burnt. Yeah, there's going to be less Ethereum, so it's going to be a deflationary cryptocurrency. and not inflationary anymore. So watch out with Ethereum, because most of the crypto projects, you know, not all of them eventually, but a good, I would say 50% are, more than 50% are built on the Ethereum blockchain. So thanks for answering. No worries, Satoshi Nakamoto. We got Satoshi Nakamoto here in the comment section. No worries. I mean, I'm going to try and read through most of the comments, and yeah, then go a little bit through what I think what's going to happen. We can take a look at some on-chain data also. But yeah, I like to read most of the comments here to connect with the community. Right. Do you think the DXY could be performing a huge W pattern on the weekly, says Project P? Yeah, there is also a double bottom scenario here potentially forming on the DXY, because yeah, I guess you're meaning this one right over here, which I can already see. I've been taking a look at this here also, the DXY potentially forming a massive double bottom scenario. We can take a look on the daily better. There's not too much noise, and yeah, but I mean that we're already losing this retest on the DXY. It would be nice. Okay, this short-term dump is not going to do much for Bitcoin. But it would be nice, you know, to see the DXY coming below the 90 and 89 levels in the next coming weeks. Then this obviously will have a pretty good effect on BTC. But yeah, this is very possible also. If we get above this resistance, then yeah, this is going to be, the DXY might have a decent leg up, okay? But yeah, I see the point here. The DXY may be forming this double bottom scenario. But yeah, we were talking about the DXY, this ascending wedge, bearish divergence. I was thinking it is more likely for the DXY to come down in the next weeks. And yeah, we actually broke the support here nicely. If you take a look at the 4 hourly, this was mentioned on today's video. DXY finally broke out nicely from this ascending wedge. Let's hope that we are going to go lower. This will be extremely good for Bitcoin and yeah, the cryptocurrency space. So yeah, let's take a look here at what else we got in the comment section. Where would we be able to put possible trades in the near future for BTC, Ethereum, and Link? Very good question. I mean, well, let's take a look at here at Bitcoin, because I mean, it depends if you're going to scalp or if you're going to swing trade. So yeah, I mean, looking for a swing trade, like I said before, you know, we can take a look at this chart over here. Let's go to the 4 hourly or the daily. You know, as soon as we have some confirmation, some bullishness here, I think that for a swing trade, once we get above this range, okay, we have this descending trend line, okay, from these lower highs, from the all-time high and 60k levels. We need to get above 40k levels. Okay, if we have a nice breakout, some volume and some good momentum, you could start placing some swing long orders, and yeah, your stop loss can be well below here, the 40k range at 37, 36, because the most likely scenario that we are going to hit all-time highs months after breaking this range. This is very, very likely, guys. I don't think that we're not going to see any bull trap here and then continue to the downside. This is not a traditional market peak, I would say. You know, this has just been a redistribution to reaccumulate at lower levels. This is not a typical market cycle peak. So it wouldn't make sense to have a bull trap and continue a bear trend. Okay, the markets don't peak like this. This is just a distribution, okay, to get into lower levels to continue the market cycle, basically. So yeah, definitely that would be a swing trade opportunity. Some confirmation. You could actually swing trade this, you know, because I don't believe so that we are going to go lower, but nothing is sure. You know, we might have a massive reversal here and then come back. You know, the bears are going to start gaining control if we do start getting a correction here, and we might have another attempt going below the $30,000. So yeah, we want to see some confirmation here from the breakout of $40,000, $42,000 range here. then yeah, this would be extremely bullish. Andy's the man. Thank you, Bernard, very much for your support. Great time to accumulate ETH right now. Yes, exactly. Nice technicals. Thank you very much, Hector, Satoshi. Right. Is there a scenario where BTC comes back down again? Yes, of course there is. Yeah. BTC can come back down again eventually. We might get massive rejection from the $40,000, $41,000 range. And yeah, we might just still come back down to the 30K levels. There's no reason why we wouldn't. But I mean, taking a look at the, the timing, from here to here, there is quite a lot. It's been several months right over here now, so it is time to start looking for a direction, and it does look like that the direction wants to go up. Okay, same here. There is some timing until you find a direction. We've been here sideways in between 30K and 40K for such a long time that it is more likely to break this range. It might take a week. We might have a little cool off before we actually blast off from here. But yeah, if you ask me, eventually this was like the bulls when they were more bullish were when we were currently at closer to $40,000. A lot of bulls here, getting overexcited when we had this pump all the way to $40,000. And then, then the bears get excited as soon as we close to $30,000. And now, there's more bullishness at $40,000 because we're well away from $30,000 now. So every time we're closer to $40,000, we turn bullish. Every time we're closer to $30,000, about to break 30,000, then we're bearish. But yeah, so now it is looking pretty bullish here in the short term. Eventually, we are going to have to break $40,000 or $30,000 at some point. If you ask me, eventually I've always been bullish. I was thinking that we might hit $28,000. I remember Bernard, who's in the comment section here, also saying we're not going below $28,000. And yeah, exactly. Well, we just hit $28,600 on most of exchanges. And yeah, I was thinking, yeah, we might have another wick down before we continue up. And yeah, we actually came straight back up to $40,000. Can you give an update on StormX coin? Yes, we can take a look at that coin. Think it's going to pump. StormX, right? An XRP here for Joseph. So let's take a look at XRP, because XRP is currently above 70 cents, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, just at 70 cents. Right. Quick update on XRP. Here for Joseph in the comment section, and we are currently at this massive resistance. Okay, if we take a look at XRP, let's go to the daily chart before going to the 4-hourly. XRP 70 cents has been a major resistance. We've got massive rejection here on the daily. We went above it, straight down below it. Also, we got a wick right over there. We just barely touched it right over here. And then as soon as we had this, massive blast off here for XRP in April, then yeah, eventually it was massive support right over there on the May capitulation. 70 cents managed to hold, and then we broke below it, and now it's been major resistance. Going to the 4-hourly, we can see that 70 cents has been major resistance as soon as we broke below it. We've got the May sell off here, resistance there. So yeah, bullish case scenario would be getting above 70 cents, which we're currently at. XRP is looking pretty goddamn good, because we are just above 70 cents, which is the major level. We are seeing some volume. As soon as we break the high here at 74 cents, this is going to confirm that, yeah, it is very likely that we are going to start reversing, guys. By looking at this chart, it is pretty clear that the bears are losing steam, and we are finding a kind of a local bottom right over here. So we got this low, we got this low, and then this right over here is a double bottom low. And the trend looks like it's just going to change at this point. I can see also a potential Adam and Eve right over here. All right, let's get this ascending wedge, out of the way. It is not the most beautiful, but this is a double bottom scenario. Okay, so we got the 51 cents being a bottom right over here. This was the target also of an ascending wedge. We did have an ascending wedge here drawn, met the target here perfectly. As soon as you met the target, we've had the reverse. So this is a double bottom scenario. We exactly hit the same bottom, which is just above 50 cents. Okay, and yeah, this is an Adam right over here, and then the Eve, which is a more of a rounder bottom. So yeah, the breakout from here, this is the, I think it's the logarithmic, the breakout from this range should take the XRP price to the 90-cent levels. Yeah, as soon as we break 74 cents again, this is going to confirm the breakout, because from a breakout of a resistance, okay, we've got this range over here, we've got this one right over here. So as soon as we break this range, this is going to confirm the breakout, and it's very, very likely that XRP is going to go to 90 cents in the next coming weeks. But unless we do, and if we do not break this high over here, we could still get a rejection. Okay, this is not a confirmed breakout. Remember, there's a lot of volatility in the market, so it's not a confirmed breakout. We're just about ready for this double bottom scenario breakout, okay, from this major resistance. Market is just about to turn over here. StormX, let's take a look at StormX. I have no idea what this cryptocurrency is, but we can eventually take a look at it. StormX here. Okay, I've seen it before. What is it ranked? 198 on CoinGecko. Let's go to the daily chart here for StormX. We haven't got too much data here on StormX. Let's take a look at is it STMX? STMX, yeah, right. Let's take a look here. Same thing. This chart doesn't look it looks pretty good to start buying in if you believe in this cryptocurrency. I have no idea what this project does, but ranked 198, it must be something good. Just let's take a quick look here, read through. Oh, I think it's got to do something with the video streaming, right? Video completely decentralized for videos. Yeah, I mean, this is a clear, you know, reaccumulation event, accumulation event right over here. You know, this is what happens in the market cycles. If you take a look at the cheat sheet, okay, this is a clear sign that we are bottoming out right over here. So if you believe in this cryptocurrency, you know, the most likely scenario in the next coming months, you know, especially if the bull run is going to continue, which I do believe so it is, and you know why I do believe that it's going to continue, because of this over here. The market cycles are extending, okay? I don't think we're going to peak by the end of 2021. I don't think that 65k was the peak for Bitcoin. I think this is going to peak round about in between March and June of 2022. So somewhere mid, you know, first quarter, second quarter of 2022, because adoption is growing fast. You know, this cycle is different. There is going to be a herd coming into Bitcoin. This was like the first peak to get the mainstream media out. And as soon as we break $65,000, the all-time high for Bitcoin, which might be in September, November, but definitely before the end of the year, then there's going to be another massive hype, and this will be the hype that drives, you know, the cryptocurrency space in the next coming months, entering into 2022. So yeah, this is a clear, you know, bottom here on a market cycle. If we take a quick look here on the cheat sheets, which is this one right over here. Right, let's take a look at another one where we can see it bigger. If you can see it properly here, guys, then yeah, eventually, yeah, this is very much looks like this, doesn't it? So yeah, Storm is just basically bottoming out from its cycle. It's just had a massive run up here. And the thing is, usually this takes years in some other assets such as Nasdaq, you know, or some other stocks. It usually takes longer. In cryptocurrency, a market cycle can take just like 3 or 4 months. You know, we have a massive hype and then the massive crash. And by looking at this, you know, Wall Street cheat sheet, you know, you do have the compliancy here. We just need to cool off for the next rally. And this is what happened right over here. You have, you know, the compliancy where you just think, okay, we just needed a cool off. We are going to go up from this level, right? This has been a correction and we're going to go up. And then you have this right over here. And this stage would be eventually the anxiety, denial, and panic. This is what happened in May, basically. Okay, and also entering into June. So yeah, now in this small cycle inside of the bull cycle, okay, because this has been like a small cycle inside of the bull cycle, we are currently at anger. Okay, you know, people are not depression, maybe in between anger and depression, thinking that, yeah, you know, this bull cycle has ended. And yeah, not at all. But there's still a lot of bears calling for 20k levels, even 10k levels for Bitcoin. If you ask me, this is a great accumulation point for this cryptocurrency if it is a strong project. Okay, this is a clear sign that we are bottoming out. And yeah, we might be here for several months, don't get me wrong. We might have another dip here, but it is the zone where you want to get in eventually. Sorry guys, I've been going through here a lot with StormX. Would you long BTC after the breakout to the upside? Yeah, this is something we were talking about also on the video today, that I'm not sure if I would have that much confidence on trading this breakout, because it just feels a little bit bull trappy, okay? It feels a little bit bull trappy. Everybody's expecting this major breakout from this zone. And but the good thing about this point right now, not everybody's extremely bullish and not everybody's extremely bearish. So this is a really big fight in between bulls and bears. If you take a look at some polls asked on Twitter or on loads of places, you know, are you bullish or bearish on Bitcoin? You can see it is about 50%. You know, people are bullish, 50% of the people are bullish, 50 are bearish. So it is a very strong fight. So anything is possible. If we do have a clear breakout here with, you know, a huge amount of volume, then yes, this is going to be give me confidence to trade it. Straight on the first retracement that we have and a little bit of sideways action, I will be in a trade. But we need to see quite a lot of volume, okay? Breaking 40,500, breaking this range. You could arguably discuss that we are in an ascending triangle. There is someone in the comment section saying that this maybe is an ascending triangle, okay? You could arguably discuss that this is an ascending triangle. You know, we can clearly see that we are making higher lows right over here. We are getting the major resistance at $40,500. So it is a risky one. It is a risky one, but yeah, this should take us to the $44,000 approximately. The clear breakout from this resistance. But be careful. I wouldn't risk too much. It is in a zone which looks a little bit trappy for the bulls. BTC will form a huge head and shoulder in daily chart. The head will be around 100k USDT and the right shoulder will be at golden point of Fibonacci retracement. Maybe so, Revanth. Yes, it is a possibility. Let's take a look here. Maybe so, maybe so. Let's take a look here at what Revanth is saying in the comment section. Okay, maybe a giant head and shoulder scenario. Yeah, it is possible. Being 30,000 the neckline, okay, and maybe going to $100,000 and then here creating. It is possible. This is a scenario that can happen for sure. Yeah. It is possible. But yeah, definitely. I'm not sure if definitely, but I do believe so that we are going to hit the 100k for BTC. Please say something about Terra Luna. Okay, let's take a look at Terra Luna for Cyan. Let's take a look at Terra Luna. But before, guys, 189 watching, make sure to smash up the like button. Okay, let's take a look here at Terra Luna. Right. Luna, US dollar. Well, look what we got here. Look what we got here for Terra Luna. Let's go to the 4-hourly because, yeah, we finally got this breakout from this zone right over here. Look how, this is how I had my chart before here for Terra Luna. And just so you can see sometimes the effective support and resistance zone, we were calling, we did see a fake out here. But we were calling for potentially, a breakout here from the $8.50. We said as soon as we have a breakout from $8.50, it is very, very likely that we'll have a leg up to the 11.50 cents. This is where we currently stopped, as you can see, 11.60 cents approximately. Just because we came straight up we went straight up from this zone from $8, $8.50. Okay, where we have this peak here, we went straight back up, and then when we came down, it came straight back down. We do not have any volume traded in between $8.50 and $11. That's why, we were saying as soon as we get a breakout from this zone to the upside, it is very, very likely we'll have a leg up pretty fast, because it's been fast here, so there's no trading volume around this zone. So if we break $8.50, we'll have a fast leg up here to $11.50, which we are currently at. Now we're just getting major resistance here from Terra Luna at this point. As soon as we break this range, okay, you can clearly see here on the daily, as soon as we break this zone, then guys, it is going to be full bull mode. If you ask me, it is full bull as soon as we break this major resistance. This is the $11. This is, I would say, $12 to be conservative. Until we do not get a clear breakout of $12, yeah, I'll be calling all-time highs here for Terra Luna in the next coming months, as soon as we get a clear breakout from this zone, because it is the next major resistance. Zooming out here for Terra Luna, it is pretty simple without complications here. Looking at the chart, $11, yeah, just $12 right over there. We have a touch here as resistance, okay, and a touch here as support, and this has made a major structure here on Terra Luna. As soon as we broke down below it, look how we bounced as resistance right over here. Also the $12. Nice round number, just below $12, right over there. So this is where we currently hit the price. So if we do even have a retracement from here and then break it, yeah guys, this is going to be a great opportunity to place a long, because the $12 is going to be super strong support for Terra Luna. Okay, so yeah, become extremely bullish for Terra Luna, looking for all-time highs in the next coming months, which is at about the $22 after we break $12 nicely with some volume. We want to see some volume, a clear breakout, a nice price action. It is pretty clear that we've had this event with this drop. Now we're having this. The most likely is that we are going to start pumping here as soon as we break $12 for Terra Luna. Clear trend, clear reversal. There's record amount of BTC being taken off exchanges, over 50k. Yes, I think it was 60k actually. Fusel's saying, yeah, absolutely insane. The amount of BTC that is getting out of exchanges is very high. So, and this is going, the good thing about on-chain data, the good thing of looking at the blockchain, which is open here for Bitcoin, you can clearly see which wallets, are actually taking these Bitcoins. So you can find out who is holding more Bitcoin, who's been holding for a longer time, and who has bought Bitcoin in the last few months and sold it straight away. It is really curious, because with this data, you can see that the people that are getting Bitcoins out of the exchanges are people with wallets that have been holding Bitcoin for several years. And yeah, they're not planning to sell anytime soon. So if these people accumulate, the people that are taking Bitcoin out of exchanges, if they're the ones you know, that they have been holding Bitcoin for several years, then eventually, yeah, this is a good sign. This is a good sign. This is a sign that those Bitcoins are not going to go anytime soon to exchanges to sell. Massive bearish divergence on, I'm taking a look at Satrio right now. Massive bearish divergence on BTC on the 1 daily. Will it be erased if BTC had another pump? Let's take a look at this possible scenario. On the daily bearish divergence on BTC on the 1 daily. Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. It is not divergence just yet. It is very, very soon, because we can see the RSI at extreme overbought territory on the daily. This is, well, not extreme just yet, but we are at overbought territory here on the RSI. We want to see some more price action. Remember, the divergence on the daily, they play out, they could take months to play out. You know, we have a clear sign here of the divergence on the price of BTC right over here. Okay, let me just get another chart, because I have a lot of noise here on this chart. Okay, right, let's take a look at the divergence, and look how these divergence started playing out. Started right over here. Okay, and you can detect, you started to see these divergence around about the 21st of February. Okay, when we saw this peak over here, you know, higher highs, lower lows, lower highs here on the RSI. So you can clearly see there were bearish divergence. Okay, this was in March, and they didn't play out, okay, till mid-May. So that's over 2 months, okay, of bearish divergence. The price was still pumping to the upside and going sideways, and then eventually we did have, you know, the correction from these massive divergence. So I think it is a little bit too soon here for this to say it is bearish divergence, because we've only got one leg up. Yeah, we might see a correction and then a leg up here breaking, and then we might create lower highs here on the RSI. It is still very, very soon. Let's take a look at the 4 hourly just for the sake of it. And yeah, on the 4 hourly, you could arguably discuss that there is slightly some bearish divergence. We have this wick over here, a little bit of price action to the upside, and then yeah, eventually we do have some bearish divergence here on the 4 hourly chart, which are pretty strong also. But yeah, we still could have a last leg up, and yeah, this I think would be a bit trappy. Looking at the 4 hourly chart, you could have a leg up here. Everybody's going to get overexcited, and yeah, checking out the RSI, we went to extreme overbought territory, well above 85 here on the RSI. So if we do get a pump from here and we do break 41, 42k levels, there is still going to be divergence. I think the RSI won't go below 85, you know, if Bitcoin does go to 42, 43 dollars. Very unlikely. So there will be some bearish divergence still here on the 4 hourly, even though we do get a pump. Very, very cautious here, guys. Remember, you know, the bad thing about this, I would prefer seeing some consolidation and then coming back up and breaking this, you know, to have a cool off, a retracement, reaccumulation here, small reaccumulation, and start and then place a trade if we break out. But we are coming from a massive pump here since the, you know, we've gone from the 20th of July. We are currently at the 28th of July, 29th, sorry. 9 days. In 9 days, we've moved $10,000 without a proper correction. We just had this quick correction. So, yeah, if you are getting in a trade right over here from this breakout, you are entering at the very end of this run, and you are risking here for a potential, you know, major trap here. I would actually prefer a correction from here, going to $35,000. And then getting the leg up, because yeah, RSI is at on the 4 hourly, we've gone to extreme overbought territory, and this is screaming for a healthy correction. Let me go through the comment section here quickly. Cheers, Joseph. Thank you for joining in. Anything experienced for BTC over monthly end of the week? Great channel. Thank you, Andy. You're welcome. Was anything experienced for BTC over monthly and at weekend? Right. Anything experienced for BTC over monthly and at weekend? Well, if we take a look at the monthly chart here for BTC, because we are going to close on monthly right now. I haven't checked out the monthly chart in ages. Let's check out here what's going on. And well, eventually the monthly candle is going to close green, unless we go below the $30,000 range, which I don't think we won't. Yeah, I mean, nothing to expect here from this. But yeah, if we do close, it would be great to close actually above the $40,000. But yeah, I mean, nothing, no bearish signs or no bullish signs on the monthly, in my opinion. On the 1 hour chart, is there forming a small M pattern? Is this significant on the 1 hourly chart, says Robert? M pattern on the 1 hourly for BTC or for Ethereum? We haven't checked out Ethereum. We're going to take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is still consolidating like in this ascending wedge, but I could not see the M pattern on potentially forming. No. If you're talking about this, Robert, yes, maybe so. You know, we have this leg up, this major support, and this right over here. And then if we drop, then yeah, the bottom of the M pattern would be $36,500 approximately. If you're talking about this is a potential scenario also for BTC. This was mentioned on today's video. You know, if we did break 36,500, then yeah, this is not going to be looking too good. We might have a severe leg down, at least to the $34,500. But it is still very, very soon. We are still clearly in an uptrend. You know, I did say so, mentioned on this on today's video. We are in a clear uptrend here, okay, from these higher lows. If we did break this resistance, okay, you can clearly see this resistance, this support, sorry, this trend line. If we do break this support, I personally will be entering a short position. If we do see a clear breakout, okay, and then, you know, eventually we will have some type of consolidation or retest, we will have, in my opinion, a leg down to $36,500, and in my opinion, okay. Yeah, there's no major support after this trend line. If we break here, then yeah, this is very, very likely. I will be trading this on PrimeXbt, guys. Remember, PrimeXbt has got the best bonus available by using my link in the description. You're getting 50% added to your deposit. As you can see here, my current balance is 0.15 here, and you get a reward of 0.075. So you're getting 50% added, and your total equity would be 0.22 BTC, as you can see right over here for trading. You cannot withdraw this reward. This is only to add to your buying power. So you know the deal. The more equity you have in your trading account, the bigger positions you can make. I have a full tutorial in the description if you want to check it out. I explain absolutely everything there also. I am getting a small commission eventually, guys. This is why I'm also talking about these exchanges, but it is my favorite day trading platform. You can trade more than 50 assets by using Bitcoin also as collateral, which is absolutely great. You can trade oil, gold, your Dow Jones if you wish, and you're getting paid on Bitcoin. There are no scam wicks also. It is absolutely incredible. You know, the same movements on the different charts. You know, you will never see scam wicks on PrimeXbt. A really, really legit exchange. Do you know Crypto Lifer? You look like him. Search him up. Crypto Lifer. No, I do not know him. Is he a YouTuber also? Crypto Lifer. Well, probably not here. Crypto Lifer. Let's search him on YouTube. Who's this? Do I look like him? Oh, I've never heard of him, but saying I look like him, no? Do I look like this guy?
Hi to me and give me a hug and a kiss. That was
maybe a little bit, yeah. Right, enough with the fun. Let's take a look. I think Bitcoin will rise overnight. Yes, I mean, Ken, a lot of people are going to be shorting. Bears are shorting this. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin. Maybe not on Bitfinex, but let's take a look at the shorts. Are people shorting? Yeah, no, not on Bitfinex. I think the bears, you know, have gotten a bit scared now, seeing that we are close to the $40,000, just about to break it. But I do believe so that there is a lot of you know, a lot of people trying to short this major resistance. But this is one of those things that where you just go to sleep, as you say, Ken, and then suddenly you wake up to a massive green candle at $45,000 BTC, which nobody was expecting, you know. And you know the deal in the crypto space, expect the unexpected. So this is very much possible. Breaking the $40,000 and going to 44, 45. Phantom, let's take a look at FTM here for Yasu. Right, Phantom over here. Let's take a look. It does look like that we are kind of bottoming here for Phantom also. Why haven't got this moved right over here? Okay, good thing about Phantom that we did break out from this structure. Okay, if we zoom in here for Phantom, we do have, you know, this lower high, lower high, lower high structure. As soon as we broke it here nicely, then it is, you know, the trend is reversing. But it is still pretty early. We did manage to well, we went below the 19 cents here for Phantom. If we zoom out here, you know, 19 cents was a major resistance to break here for Phantom. Very volatile. I mean, this for trading is you know, super hard. I don't like looking at mid cap coins or even small cap coins for trading. They're absolutely useless. You'll get liquidated, you know, as soon as possible. I trade the top 20, mainly Bitcoin and Ethereum, but yeah, top 20, top 30, you know, at least a couple of billion of market capitalization, because yeah, if not, they're very hard, very choppy. But Phantom is looking pretty good. You know, we were talking about, you know, the bottom is very close for most of the cryptocurrencies, in my opinion. And we finally, you know, managed to stay above the 19 cents. We went below here. It was a clear fake out. We got supported there, supported here. This is just about the 19 cent level. We came all the way down. This is when BTC was just going below the $30,000 at 29.5k. Everybody, yeah, super fearful. And then we get the reversal eventually. So we did manage to get the reversal here for Phantom, and we also broke this lower high trend line, which is absolutely perfect. Now, to start becoming ultimate bull here for Phantom, this level would have to be broken, which is the 28 cents. Okay, 27, 28 cents. We have a resistance there, we have support here. We did have a small fake out, so we got support right over there also. So this is definitely a major level, 27 cents. As soon as we get above this range and flip it as support, then yeah, it's going to be looking very good for a strong reversal here. But a very strange chart, I gotta say. This is not typical on a chart, you know. This is a super horrible chart. You have this pump, dump, sideways, a lot of choppiness, then a massive pump, and then a massive dump. Yeah, it's just not one of the best charts to do technical analysis. Phantom is. EOS, let's take a look at EOS, please, here for Teshi. Let's quick look at EOS. Right, what have we got here for EOS? Let's zoom out here on the daily. Yeah, we got a very decent support range here. Been major resistance in the past here a lot. Eventually, we do have these scenarios, which is the C19 crash. Okay, we just have a massive drop, but we can clearly see here for EOS that the $3.50 has been a major resistance point. Let me just zoom in here on the channel. So this is clearly at the bottom, in my opinion. We have a resistance point there, resistance point over here, you know, several touches as resistance. Also right over here, here. As soon as we had a clear breakout, we flipped it into support nicely. So this is what happened. We were creating like an ascending megaphone pattern for EOS right over there. We broke below it, kind of came back in. This is the logarithmic, and then we broke here, tried to get back in, but straight back down again. Yeah, I mean, this is the $3.50, $3.50 is the bottom, in my opinion. And we are creating a nice clear double bottom now. We were zooming in now at the 4-hourly chart to check it out. But, you know, we have the resistance, support range there, supported here on the May sell-off, which is very important. And we also just got two bounces here just below the $3.50. But zooming in here on the 4-hourly chart for EOS, yeah, I mean, this is a clear double bottom scenario. Okay, this is looking ready for reversing. Yeah, I think that we do clearly see a neckline right over here. Also, I think this is going to be a nice range to look at as soon as we break this range. This is the $4.50. You know, we can see clearly a double bottom scenario right over here. As soon as we get above the $4.50, this is going to be looking very bullish for EOS. And yeah, measured move from this breakout resistance would take us all the way to the $5.70 approximately. There is a clear double bottom scenario. Bears are losing steam here. This is looking for a reversal in the next coming months. So, yeah, the accumulation zone here for EOS. There's an ascending channel on the 1-hourly and 4-hourly on BTC. It broke out. Please check. Right, ascending channel on the 4. Right, let's take a look at BTC. And check out the the 1-hourly ascending channel, or on BTC on the 1-hourly and on the 4-hourly. I cannot see this ascending channel because ascending channel. What we can clearly see here for Bitcoin, all right, if we go here, this is the 4-hourly chart. You know, we do have these lows. I have this also on my Bybit chart. We are in a clear uptrend right over here. We haven't broken out from this uptrend, okay? We have this low here creating, you know, support from this trend line. I said, you know, if we break this trend line, I am shorting this at least to the $36,500 range. As soon as we break support, we will be breaking this structure, okay? You have, you know, these bounces, parabolic run sideways, and we might break it. And yeah, 36,500 is my target, which from the breakout here. But yeah, I don't see any channel here. If we go to the 1-hourly, you know, are you talking in the very short term, you know, like this potentially? But this is there's no channel here really. It's just very choppy sideways action. I cannot see your channel. This is more like of an ascending wedge kind of scenario. An ascending wedge kind of, you know, bulls are losing steam at this point. We have bearish divergence on the 1 hourly. We want to see a sell-off here on the RSI going to oversold territory before we start the trend to the upside. This is screaming for a correction, if you ask me. But this correction might get supported from this trend line also. SNX and Sand, please, here for Jolly. Let's take a look at SNX and Sand. Right, SNX and well, very SNX was looking very bullish. I remember the last time we talked about SNX was right over here, because everything was looking very bullish, and yeah, we had this higher high scenario on the 4 hourly chart. The RSI was creating lower highs, so we were looking cautious. There was somebody here in the community saying that he got into a massive long on SNX, and he was saying, what do you think, should I hold it or should I take some profits? And by looking at the chart here on SNX, we could clearly see that this range is a major support, a major resistance, sorry. It's been support right over there, it's been support right over here. As soon as we had this volatility with the May sell-off, it's been a major resistance point, and we were just hitting this range. And I was saying, look, if you entered into a trade of SNX down over here, take some profits, because it is very likely that we are going to get rejected from this zone. The $13.50 is a major resistance here for SNX. We have the bearish divergence, so yeah, we had the correction right over here, and yeah, that's about it. Now we are technically making higher lows on SNX, so it is looking pretty good. I'm going to get this trend, this descending channel out of the way at this point, because it's been violated so many times here with this sell-off. We did get respected here as support, and also as resistance and as support, as you can see. But yeah, we're just currently going up and down, so it is very unreliable now, this. So we're just going to take this out of the way. SNX is also a very hard chart, very choppy, a lot of volatility. It is one of the mid caps altcoins. I think it's just got a couple of billion of market capitalization, or maybe not even that at this point. Just take a quick look at SNX here on CoinGecko. See the market capitalization, $1.5 billion of market cap. So it is a mid cap. So SNX, technically is looking bullish in the short term, because we are having a small, we are creating higher lows since the late June, and I hope that SNX does continue with this trend line, creating these higher lows over here, and then the massive resistance, is $13.50, $14 to be more conservative. As soon as we break $14 here for SNX, then this is going to be looking very bullish. But as if we do break this uptrend, then yeah, we might come and retest just above the $5 again here for SNX. Keeping it simple, keeping it realistic. Let's see what happens on BTC and Ethereum. Let's take a look at Sandbox. This is a very great project. Has a virtual world. Sandbox, check it out, guys, if you haven't. Sandbox doing absolutely great. Eventually it's in the NFT space, and yeah, the deal, NFTs are absolutely booming right now. NFTs are absolutely exploding. If you take a look here at NFT projects, then yeah, a lot of them have been doing 100 or even 200% in the last 7 days. And Sandbox is one of those cryptos. So yeah, almost hitting all-time high, just about to break all-time high. We did analysis on Sandbox, it seems like, but I only have these two support and resistance lines. Look how And I do not remember seeing Sandbox, breaking this resistance. The analysis that we were making was potentially right over here when we had the sell-off in June. I cannot remember Sandbox breaking this, and making this analysis. But you can clearly see here for Sandbox that the 35 cents was a major level right over there, right over here, major resistance. It's been a major support here. Sell off, we have the craziness, chickens with no head, a lot of volatility. After the market, goes sideways and the people calm down, we can clearly see that this range has been a major resistance. We finally came back here for this double bottom scenario. Now, this was a major level to watch here for Sandbox. As soon as you break it, then you want to get in some trades here potentially. Look how nicely here we turned the 35 cents. Major resistance into support. We bounced even 3 times here. We broke out, came to the 35 cents, came to 54 cents, 55 cents, back down, support, support, support. So yeah, this is going to be a major level to break now. We're just about almost hitting all-time high. I do see this as a potential Adam and Eve also scenario. Yeah, I wouldn't say so, but it's just too choppy. But anyway, just about to break all-time highs here for Sandbox, and no major patterns here forming for Sandbox. Maybe a potential ascending megaphone pattern. But yeah, until we break all-time highs, once we break all-time highs, then the sky's the limit. You do not know how high you can go. As soon as you break an all-time high for an asset, it's just the price action will tell. We do not have any targets. But anyway, Sandbox and NFT space looking extremely bullish. Hello, sir. What do you think about the Wink coin? I do not have any opinion on it. Is this like a gaming one? Wink. It does ring a bell. Wink. I think it's like a gaming or sports coin. Anyway, we can take a look at the chart because mainly we are going to take a look at charts here on the live stream. Win. So it's Win US dollar here with right. I mean, this is, yeah, if the bull run continues, this does look like so that it is kind of bottoming out. We take a look at the daily. Still a little bit too early. A little bit too early, if you ask me. Let's go to the 4-hourly. If it is a strong project and you do believe so in it, I think it's from the Binance Smart Chain, isn't it? I'm not too bullish on Binance. Oh no, on Tron, on the Tron chain. I'm not bullish on Binance and Tron. I'm mostly on Ethereum, Polkadot also. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I'm just looking at some major levels because we do have this resistance here on Win, which is at the 0.0003 levels, which we are getting supported here nicely. Bears are losing steam. It does look like that we are going to see some type of bullish momentum very, very soon here for Wink. It would be ideal. It would be ideal getting above this range over here. Okay. This would be ideal to get above for Wink. Now we do have this major resistance there. We have a little bit of choppiness here, choppiness. As soon as we broke below this range, if we zoom in, you just zoom in here on the chart so you can see it. As soon as we broke below this range, which is the 0.0004 for Wink, then yeah, it was a major resistance. So this is where we want to get above. We want to get above this range here. A lot of the cryptos are moving very, very similar, okay? I'm looking at this potential Adam and Eve. You have a spike here hitting this resistance, and then you have a round formation. This is not the most beautiful looking Adam and Eve, but yeah, it is kind of a double bottom scenario with the second bottom here going a little bit lower than the first one. But yeah, a measured move from a breakout from this zone can take us from 0.0043 here to 0.00058, approximately a clear breakout from this range here for Wink. I mean, it does. I mean, zooming out here, it does seem like that the bears are losing steam. This has been a massive, market cycle pump, okay, and then you have the massive crash here and getting into anger and depression before we start here in the next several months to start pumping. I mean, only if Bitcoin and Ethereum are still in a bull market. What are your thoughts on Shiba? Is it just pump and dump? Yes, Matt, I think Shiba Inu is just it is listed on a lot of exchanges at this moment. It all depends on a community, because Dogecoin was a pump and dump coin, and it's an inflationary. It was just a meme coin, and look how popular Dogecoin has got, getting well above the 70 cents. And I mean, Shiba, this could be the same for Shiba. It all depends on the community. I'm not a bull on any of these cryptocurrencies, not even Dogecoin or Shiba. I like to see strong projects such as Chainlink, SNX. The DeFi space is very exciting. But yeah, these are just, it's like a lottery really. You can get extremely rich in a very short period of time if you get in the right moment. And you can, if you get in the wrong moment, you can lose your money in a blink of an eye. So, looking at this chart here for Shiba Inu, this is the 4 hourly. We are bouncing in between this resistance and this support, as you can see. I'm not going to say here the price because it's 0.00000. Yeah, I mean, we are clearly bouncing in between this range, between resistance and support. As soon as we, and it does very much look like that. Look at BTC, look at Ethereum, look at some other altcoins that are starting to see some momentum to the upside, starting to see a clear bottom out. We do not see anything clear right over here. We're actually still going down. We're still hitting this major support range, and the longer we are around a support or resistance, the likelier it is to break. So it is potentially going to be likelier that we are going to break this support range for Shiba Inu. Maybe not, maybe yes. If you are a believer that there is going to be a huge community on Shiba Inu, then maybe this would be a good place to start accumulating, because it has had the massive crash. It has dropped very, very hard. And the curious thing about this is that it was starting to get listed on a lot of exchanges right over here, right when it was just at about the all-time high, near the all-time high. It got listed on Binance and several exchanges, and then it just started falling. So anyway, I'm not bullish on Shiba Inu if you ask me. Wink news, please, sir. I don't read through the news. I'm more doing a chart analyst, so we're taking most look at the charts. Yep, I think it is the biggest fight between bulls and bears. Fear and greed is also smack dead at 50. Let's take a look at the fear and greed index. Index for crypto, because a long time since I haven't seen this. It is not an indicator that I check a lot. But yeah, we were at extreme fear for a long time. So yeah, taking a look here at the analytics of the last year. I did make a video on this indicator. The last time that we were around these extreme fear levels, we had a massive pump. This was on March of 2020. This was the C19 crash. We were so long here at extreme fear. Then what happened? Massive pumps coming ahead after the C19 crash. Also, November and December of 2018. Do you know where this level was? This was the bear market low of 2018 and 2019. We were here for so long at the extreme fear index that we started pumping from there. It was the market low. And I did a video on this. There's also a tweet from Bitcoin Sensors, you know, talking about, you know, the longer here we are here, the more upside we are going to have. So yeah, it is definitely a fight in between bulls and bears right now. Right, let me go through here the comment section quickly. Yes, Wink, Wink, Wink. I've taken a look at Wink. I've taken a look at Wink. Yeah, has he been muted? Stop spamming the comment section, please. I've taken a look at Wink. Could we be approaching a breakout to the upside of horizontal triangle for Ethereum on the 1 hourly time frame? Let's take a look at this potential scenario. Let's take a look at this. Ethereum, US dollar. Approaching a breakout upside horizontal triangle on the 1 hourly time frame. Is this the ascending wedge? No, I've got a kind of ascending wedge, or I see some people calling for this as an ascending triangle. It could potentially also be an ascending triangle, but yeah, we probably won't have a clear breakout from this zone. Yeah, we very close on breaking the support range here. We do have some bearish divergence also. No, sorry, the bearish divergence was here. Sorry about that. Bearish divergence right over here. It played out here very nicely. If you ask me, a correction is coming, guys. A correction is coming, a standing wedge. I do believe so that this is going to do this movement instead of this movement. Could be totally wrong. We just have to wait and see. Please, can you check Rune? Right, let's take a look at Rune. Let's take a look at Rune. Rune here for Adnan. Right, yeah, Rune is looking not too bad. Was Rune the one that had they had a hack, I think, from the cryptocurrency? I remember, I think, reading something about Rune getting hacked. $7 million. Was it Rune or was it... yeah, I'm not too sure now. You can confirm in the comment section. But yeah, Rune is breaking out from a major resistance point. And yeah, it's looking pretty bullish. I think we're definitely going to get a leg up here for Rune, down up to the almost the $7 range. You can clearly see, you know, this major resistance being broken. I see this as a double bottom scenario right over there. And we are breaking out from here. Very likely that Rune is going to hit the $7 in the next coming days. Zooming out here on the 4 hourly chart. Yeah, we can see that, you know, this was a major resistance. The $4.50 for Rune. We're currently broken out from this range, which is very good news. And yeah, still pretty early because yeah, we're still in it, like in a clear downtrend here. Okay, we still need a little bit of more price action, you know, create higher lows would be nice here from the correction, not breaking this zone. But yeah, potential trade here for Rune, just to keep it simple, would be breaking here this major, you know, getting a rebound from this range. So if Rune comes all the way down to the $4.70, it is very good for a potential long order. It is going to hold nicely as support, in my opinion. Major resistance turns into support, just like what happened right over here. We can clearly see that, you know, this has been a major support range, okay? We have 2 touches as support. As soon as you break it, you know, it was a resistance right there. This would have been a great shorting opportunity to get into a trade here for a double bottom scenario, just like we've done. So now if we do start pumping here for rune and come back down, then yeah, eventually this is going to hold nicely as support. Can it be broken? Yes, it can, but the most likely scenario would be getting a bounce from here. So this would be a great long opportunity for a potential double top scenario here in the short term. Double bottom or double top, we might be breaking it, but this would be a great trade opportunity. Andy, can you check Matahiro? What is Matahiro? Matahiro, I have no idea what this cryptocurrency is. Matahiro. It is pretty new, it seems, just out in July. Let's read through here quickly what it is. Ready, play it on yourself. Soon you'll be able to make an ultra HD scan of yourself and your real world asset and move everything into the metaverse. Wow, that seems pretty cool. Seems pretty cool. Let's take a look at this cryptocurrency on the chart. Anyway, it is pretty soon. I think there's not going to be any data here. No, there's no data on Hero, but it seems like a pretty cool project, right? Have you ever wanted to read Ready Player on yourself? Soon you'll be able to make an Ultra HD scan of yourself and your real world assets and move everything into the metaverse. MetaHero brings to the market 3D scanning and modeling technology. I'll definitely have to have a look at this project, but I won't be going through the project here on the live stream, but it looks pretty cool. Something to definitely do. There's no data for TradingView, so sorry about that. So we cannot take a look at the chart. Is there a major resistance for Ethereum at $2,400? Yes, Sherwin, there is. And we can take a look at this right away here on the daily chart. Taking a look here at the daily chart. Yeah, we can clearly see how we've been talking. I'll get another chart here for Ethereum because this is a major level that we need to break. This is the ultimate double bottom scenario for Ethereum. Let's take a look at the 4 hourly. Zoom out here. Okay, no lines, no nothing, so we can go straight forward. So we can take a look at the potential scenario that is going to happen for Ethereum. And we can clearly see that, you know, this range over here, the $2,400 is a major resistance. This is the resistance that we want to break here clearly for Ethereum. And this is creating a massive double bottom scenario. You know, we do clearly see some support range right over here, resistance right over there, resistance over here, and we've created a double bottom. As soon as we break 2,400, okay, we want to see a clear breakout. We want to see a daily close above 2,400, potentially 2,500. At any type of retracement from there, we want to get into a trade because our next major resistance for Ethereum is the $2,900. Why, will you ask myself? Because we've been retesting it as resistance so many times here. As soon as we had the massive sell-off, we had one touch right over there. Okay, 2, 3, and almost 4. The fourth, you didn't arrive, and we fell from here. So, you know, it is also the target from the double bottom scenario. The double bottom target is, you know, the breakout, the measured move, impulse measured move is getting the support to the resistance from the breakout. Is yeah, it would take us above the 2,900, but 2,900 is the next major resistance point. So if we clearly break 2,400 here for Ethereum, then this is going to be extremely bullish. I will be doing a swing trade here on Bybit for sure. Bybit is my favorite swing trading platform. If we have a clear breakout, I'll be placing a swing trade at least to 2,000, just below 2,900, where I'll be taking most of my profits. So yeah, this is something. Remember, Bybit has got the best bonus available, better bonus than PrimeXbt at this point, up to $1,610. by using my link in the description, or depending on what you're going to deposit, Bybit has got the best bonus available now in between Bybit and Femex, which are my favorite swing trading platforms. Right, can you analyze the Zilliqa asset, please? Yeah, let's take a look at Zilliqa. Let's take a look at Zilliqa. I think long time since I haven't taken a look at Zilliqa. Right. What can we see here for Zilliqa? Zooming out. Right. Very volatile chart here. But we do want to get above some certain levels here. Next major level here to break for Zilliqa, I can see it already. Right, it is pretty clear that the 10 cents, we could round it off at 10 cents, just where this peak what happened. Okay, this was in December of 2020. It was at 10 cents. Zilliqa hitting just about below the 10 cents. Okay, we broke above it, and then it was major support. Eventually we did have a wick down below. That's why be very careful by trading these mid-cap coins. You have a lot of volatility from resistance and support. So we had this peak, bounced here nicely as support, and then continue to the upside. As soon as we had the sell-off, then eventually this has been a major support range. We managed to get above this range. So we had the sell-off. As soon as we got above, it reacted as major support, the 10 cents. We got a bounce there. We got a bounce right over here. So it would be nice for Zilliqa to get above 10 cents. We are currently at an okay level. Okay, 5 cents has been holding very nicely. This was a reaccumulation support, so we got this reaccumulation. This is like the $30,000 for Bitcoin, you know, very similar chart. You have like this kind of left head and then the right shoulder, you know, this being the 30k levels for BTC, and on Zilliqa it's been the 5 cents holding very nicely. And now we're pretty close to this major resistance, which is at the 8 cents. If we break 8 cents, next major level is 10 cents here for Zilliqa. We want to break 10 cents for Zilliqa to start to become very bullish. I do see Zilliqa coming from 10 cents all the way to 15 cents as soon as we break 10 cents. It is the next major resistance that we need to break. No major resistance above from there. We have just a lot of volatility in between 10 cents and 15 cents. We have a very strong leg up here, a strong leg down again here. So just leg up, leg down, a little bit of consolidation, but then straight back up. And the same here. As soon as we broke 15 cents for Zilliqa, we came straight back down and straight back up here again. So 10 cents breakout will definitely trigger 15 cents for Zilliqa, in my opinion. Very likely breaking 10 cents. It is going to be extremely bullish for Zilliqa. Right, I wish 2,400. I wish 2,450 for Ethereum, says KM. Yeah, if we do break the round about those levels, then 2,900 in the next coming weeks, maybe a month or two. We won't get up there straight away. We might, but we maybe not. Had Mr. Kuna says, had a chance to buy Rune yesterday, didn't, and today it pumped 40%. Sorry to hear that. But anyway, I mean, if you believe so in the project, these are good times to accumulate. No problem about that. Good times to accumulate. I wish Ethereum going back to $1,700, says Kim. We did talk about this in the channel before, guys, many times. The $1,700 for Ethereum is going to be extremely hard to break. Okay, why, will you ask yourself? Well, I don't use much indicators in the chart, but I like to use the volume profile. The volume profile is a great indicator to see where the most volume has been traded. Where do we have the strong volume? Where do we have the strong support and resistance? And I'm going to show you right now. If you're an old subscriber, you know already what I'm talking about. Talking about this being a major support, okay? You can already see on the VPVR where the major spike is here. We got a spike right over there, and we got a spike right over here. So the $1,250 range would also be 230, sorry, would be also a major support. Look, as soon as I get this close here onto the chart, look where the price of Ethereum has bounced. Okay, the $1,700. We bounced here on the May sell-off. We bounced here also on this sell-off, getting major bounces. And we were talking, guys, this is very not sure, but this could be the bottom, because we have such a strong support here on the VPVR. And this has been a reaccumulation zone. We've been trading in between the 1,500 and the 1,900 for so long here, you know, since January here 2021 till April. So yeah, just about 4 months in between this range, creating this massive wall of money. And this is why we, you know, this has been holding. This was mentioned before on the channel that this was very likely to be the bottom, and if we did break down, then we could see much lower levels for Ethereum. BTC going to 40k soon. Yes, very much so. It is divergence from 41,200 high to this high. Hidden bear divergence from 15th of June, and now lower highs yet higher highs on the RSI. Let's take a look at this here from Ben. Let's take a look at this. Hidden bearish divergence. Let me take this out of the way. Just a lot of noise now in the chart. Right, what hidden bearish divergence from the 15th of June, and now lower highs yet higher high on the RSI. Right. From the 15th of June. I also need to know what chart are you looking at. Okay, yeah, I can see it already. Hidden bearish divergence. Yeah, but you know, the price has already gotten to this high, you know. If you take a look at the 15th of June, which is this high over here. Okay, I get the point. We should be breaking a little bit above this range. There is hidden bearish divergence. I get the point. But we might have a blast off from this zone. All depending, I mean, these next couple of weeks are going to be crucial. Next couple of days, actually. But I do see these hidden bearish divergence. Okay, we have, you know, this high over here. If we did break above, if we did break above the $40,000, these hidden bearish divergence will be invalidated, because we're already getting above this high. Okay, we need to remain low here for these, you know, price action making lower highs. If the price action makes lower highs and the RSI makes higher highs like this, then this would be validated hidden bearish divergence. As soon as the price goes above this range over here, creating higher highs and creating higher highs on the price action, this is invalidated hidden bearish divergence. Hidden bearish divergence from 15th of June, lower high yet higher high. Yeah, no, this is invalidated. If we want to override this, we need to pump above the high. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, You got the point. If we break $41,000, this will invalidate the hidden bearish divergence. Does BTC make BART formation right now? Smash up the like button. Andy is the man. Thank you, Bernard, for your amazing support, man. Very much appreciated. We did 10k in like an hour when it broke and we squeezed shorts out. Yes. Bernard, thank you for the support, man. Amazing, bro. I found your brother on YouTube. Please check this guy out. Chart Champions. Right. Seems like there's someone said I look like this guy. Let's take a look at Chart Champions. Right. Do I look like this guy, or does my analysis look like his? I do not know who this guy is. He's got 55 subscribers, 55,000 subscribers, so I don't know him though. Do I look like him, or does the style of analysis look like him? Are you shorting BTC? No, I am not shorting BTC at this moment just yet. I want to see a confirmation from this breakout, okay? Not this trend line. We were discussing this being potentially an ascending triangle. It could be, guys. This could be an ascending triangle. We are hitting, you know, support, resistance here, resistance there. This is exactly the $40,600. So if we do break this resistance, then yeah, we might have a decent leg up to $44,000, guys. Expect the unexpected for BTC, okay? We could wake up tomorrow and we're going to be trading at $45,000, and the bears are not going to even believe it, or not even the bulls. I've been always a Bitcoin bull. And yeah, if we do, I think if we do break 40,000, I think it is going to be a bull trap. I'm not too confident just yet with these bearish divergence on the 4 hourly, on the 1 hourly. I will be shorting BTC if we do break this trend line. Okay, we have this trend line from these higher lows. Okay, we've got higher low there, higher low, higher low. It's been bouncing this trend line. There are traders looking at this trend line, and if we lose this trend line, this uptrend, you know, it is very, very likely that we'll be having a severe drop. Okay, we need to wait for some volume confirmation. Very, very likely we'll be retesting this support range here for BTC at $36,500 if we do break this support range. This support range is currently at about the $38,700, $38,800 range. If we break out, I am shorting this all the way down to $36,500, which is our next major support range. Okay, this would be my move. Stop loss eventually at about the $40,600, $41,000 approximately. So this is a one-to-one trade. Okay, I'll be shorting this on PrimeXbt, guys. You know the deal. PrimeXbt has got the best bonus available, in my opinion. You know, you get 50% added to your deposit. What else more could you ask? Eventually, you cannot withdraw the bonus. It is used for buying power. You know the deal. You know, the more capital you have, the more equity you have, the bigger trades you can make. So by using the link in the description on PrimeXbt and Bitcoin Census 50 as a promotion code, you're getting 50% added to your deposit. All right, guys. I got a tutorial in the description also of PrimeXbt explaining how margin trading works. It is a little bit different than isolated margin. You don't use 10x or 20x. It is margin trading. XRP, Atom, VeChain, and VeChain Vet, please, says Bernard. All right, let's take a look at these cryptos for my man Bernard. Let's take a look at VeChain. VeChain, I do have some VeChain in my portfolio, about 4%. VeChain at last breaking from this downtrend resistance that we were talking about here for ages. If you're an old subscriber, you remember VeChain. We were talking about, you know, getting rejected every single time from this resistance trend line, you know, every single time, and and we were saying we're not becoming bullish until we start breaking this massive downwards resistance. So yeah, clear bottom here, just below 6 cents at 0.057 cents here for VeChain. Very nice. Bears losing steam, going sideways. We have, you know, the May sell-off, then we have this low over here, then we have this low over here. Looking very exciting here for VeChain. Now, wow, this is an excellent trade here. Sorry, for VeChain that I can see already. The 0.095 cents for VeChain. We've also been talking about this major level here before on the channel. We've got a very strong support and resistance range. So as soon as we break this, it's going to be very bullish for VeChain, getting above 0.095 cents. It is also an Adam and Eve double bottom scenario. It is a double bottom. We got a bottom there at 0.098 cents and another one here at 0.057 and 0.058 right over there. So it is a double bottom scenario right over here. Adam and Eve, you have a quick spike back up to resistance, then round bottom. Okay, let's see if we can get to these levels very soon in the next coming days. If we break out this range, it is going to be extremely bullish for VeChain. I do see VeChain, if we do break the 0.095, getting the impulsive move from this breakout. If we going from 0.095 all the way up to the just above the 12 cents. This would be the impulsive move from this breakout. We have double bottom. We break this resistance clearly. As soon as we get a consolidation, we can get in some trades here and exit at about 12 cents. This would be the impulsive move. Guys, I'm going to be leaving pretty shortly. Bernard, thank you for the support. Let's take a look also at XRP here for you, my man Bernard, always supporting me on the channel and the live streams. XRP hitting the 70. Oh yeah, we took a look at XRP before on the stream. 70 cents. We need to get above 70 cents. This is also a double bottom scenario. You know, look how we've been hitting. You know, 51 cents on XRP right over there. We do clearly see we have a major resistance point at 70 cents. As soon as we get above clearly 70 cents, okay, we need to break 74 cents. This potential, you know, we are getting resistance, massive resistance here. A lot of 4-hourly closes around the 70 cents. As soon as we get above 74 cents, start becoming very bullish on XRP, because this is a clear trend reversal double bottom scenario and we are going to start pumping. Okay, 74 cents breakout for XRP is going to be looking, wow, super bullish. Guys, thank you very much for joining. Sorry about I've got this new computer and yeah, I needed to set everything, OBS, the streaming, so sorry about being late on the stream, but I am back again. I will be doing a lot of live streams and trying to connect more with the community. Let me just go quick through here the last comments. Hi Andy, could you please take a look at Carver? Let's take a quick look at Carver. Exit point please, thank you so much. I'll be taking a look at Carver. 2050 for Ethereum. Yeah, Alexa, let's take a look at that, because yeah, my target for Bitcoin by breaking that support level would be about that range, 36,590 approximately, somewhere around that range if we do break the support range. Yeah, for Ethereum, let's take a quick look at Ethereum, and I'll take a quick look at Carver here, because I'm trying to connect with everyone, but it is a mission impossible for me to read all the comments. But I'll be doing live streams almost every day, okay? Not every day, but almost every day. A couple of hours to connect with the community for sure. Right, Ethereum. What happens if we do break? Yeah, I mean, this is... No, not 2050. If we do break this support, I think the bottom of the wedge, okay, because even though it's an ascending wedge or an ascending triangle, you know, it is a clear tight tight consolidation. If we clearly break this support range, okay, that is holding us, these higher lows, then the target is the bottom of the wedge, which would be this point. It is $2,160 for Ethereum, okay? So if we do come down, this would be the area. Now, we could go up from here, but yeah, we need a clear breakout of 2,400 to start becoming bullish. But don't get overexcited. We're going to have plenty of time to place some trades here. We are getting above major resistance. We want to see some confirmations. Don't trade as soon as we break out, because I mean, it is very volatile and there's a lot of traps in this market. Let a little bit of price action and then we can potentially find some trades. If we break out here and then come down here, we have some clear strong volume from the breakout of $2,400 area, and then we do come back down here and see some low volume, then yeah, we could potentially enter a trade here and exit here at a double top, or you could leave it open because 2,400 has been major resistance. Is going to be super support. Thank you very much for your act of service. Thank you very much, Taya, amazing support from you. Thank you very much. Alexa, awesome. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Alexa, for joining in. It's been a bit of a quick stream, a bit of a strange stream. I know I haven't even shown you some on-chain data that I wanted to show you, but never mind. I do try and read most of the comments. $43,000 Bitcoin incoming. Yeah, potentially. I mean, it is looking, the markets, it is looking pretty bullish. Okay, I think there is a huge amount of people shorting right over here because we have a major resistance, but I wouldn't be surprised of breaking 40,500 and, you know, waking up at $44,000 Bitcoin. It could happen, and this is the moment where we're going to look for some very good, interesting trades. Okay. Thank you very much, guys, for joining in. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way out. I'll be back tomorrow with the update and with the live stream also. Thank you very much for joining and for the support. I'll see you tomorrow.